So I want to do a 1 on the sides, right? Tapered off in the back, take care of that rat tail and everything, and just take off the split ends up top. Because I use pomade, but I kind of like to put a little fluff into it.
Yeah.
And they'll put it down where I look like I'm trying to go, you know, sue somebody in Congress or something. Like,
wait, you got a video?
yeah, man.
Why?
Man, this guy.
What?
How long is the video? 2 minutes? What did they do?
Yeah.
My mom cut my hair till I was about 20. And so, you never really realize how bad those haircuts are because she didn't go to school. So getting your haircut's it's a pretty, you know, it's a thing now where, you know, I'm real sensitive about it. My hair grows 3 different directions in the back. So you really got to get in there to get this where it don't mull it out, you know, a week after the shave. Yeah, we'll sell it. It's not over yet. It's not over. Let's see how he tapers off the back right here, yeah.
Talk to me about this haircut, man. What are we doing for you today?
So I want to do a 1 on the sides, right? And then I want to blend it right here. So I don't just want a hard, you know, 1 to the top. I want to blend it up.
For sure.
Tapered off in the back.
Absolutely.
All right, take care of that rat tail and everything, and just take off the split ends up top. And then also people love to put my hair really down like this, like because I use pomade, but I kind of like to put a little fluff into it.
Yeah.
And they'll put it down where I look like I'm trying to go, you know, sue somebody in Congress or something. Like, yeah, it's weird to watch like your high school self, and I look back now and I'm like, dude, I could have tore it up if I would have just got the Levi's. Like, I hated buying clothes. Cause I was like, it don't matter, you know, and like, I'd wear like dirty sweatpants and like a raggedy tee because I wanted to be comfortable. And looking back now, I'm like, dude, don't be comfortable. Be good looking, dude. You know, it's comfortable a girl in your arms. That's what's comfortable, dude. You're playing Madden alone, brother. But yeah, things are going great. We're touring every weekend. It's insane, dude. 285 people pay. I'm a con artist. Like, that's how I feel. I'm like, but then you think about, like, I've done a 3,000 seater before with a friend. And at that level, I'm like, that's my hometown when I was growing up, was 900 people.
Oh, wow.
And then I've done a show for more people than my entire population in my town.
What I always found with barbers, and not to like knock anybody, but it's like they do a really good job the first time, and then they kind of start slacking a little bit. I just haven't found a great fit yet. So that, and then like my beard too, like I have to take in consideration. I like to look good with my beard, and so I think finding someone who can really like touch it up and make it look good hasn't always been the easiest thing to do.
Why are you giving us your trust today?
Because I heard nothing but great things.
All right, so we're gonna be doing what on your hair today? What would you like?
Do a 1.5 on top,
okay,
with a 0 fade, high fade.
High fade on the sides,
yep.
Cool. And then we'll be doing a beard trim as well. What do you want to do with that?
Just taper it on the sides, line it up, and then trim up the mustache a little bit.
Cool.
What happens if I don't like it?
Well, I guess you're gonna have to pay me and just be upset about it. So explain to me what's Big Laugh Comedy.
Big Laugh Comedy, so we produce live comedy shows, stand-up shows throughout Central Texas. Our goal is to make the world laugh. The society is too focused on drama and negativity, and if we learned anything through this pandemic, is like we need to laugh more.
Oh yeah.
Austin has boomed, right? Rogan moved here, it's changed the comedy scene completely, and with that said, you know, people are moving down here, they see this, like Austin has truly become the number 3 comedy scene in the world. But really funny guys who put in like 8-10 years. I was able to grow a beard about 3 years ago for the first time in my life. Oh wow. And I've always tried to like grow a mustache or a beard, and it just came in patchy. And so, what was it, Movember, when they do the mustaches? Yeah. And so I didn't shave, and then I was like, oh shit, I got hair everywhere now. I can grow a beard. And then my wife wasn't very keen on beards either. And then when I grew it out, she's like, actually I like it. She's like, you can keep it. I was like, thank you, man. And so
and I'd started getting cuts in a different place initially and wasn't too keen on it, and read more about Beardbrand's liked the idea of it, liked what other people were saying, so I decided to check it out. It was a funny one because I actually had a friend who ran that barbershop. He opened it, got it up and running, and all of our friend group went there and had our haircuts from that guy, but there was like this quiet discontent amongst us where like out of loyalty, we couldn't go anywhere else, but each of us were like, he's not that good. What I like a lot about working with Chris is that I can give him like minimal direction and I feel like I'm in safe hands and I know it's gonna look good when I walk out the door.
What are we thinking this time, man?
Similar on the sides with like a 0 just up above the ear.
Yeah, man.
Faded in. The top was perfect like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
So if you can
Makes
take
my
me back
job
in time,
easy.
yeah.
If I cut off a 1/4 inch, if we're following the textbook, that'll take us back 2 weeks, man. But basically, like the shortest sides possible with the squarest look on top. What type of product do you like to use to style your hair, brother?
I use your guys. What's the money one called?
Oh yeah, the young money. I mean, old money.
Yeah, I use the old money. So I like get good hold from that without it breaking my hair.
Yeah, we're working on some higher hold products too, man. In case you ever think that product needs to be a little stiffer.
Most excited about the wash. I think on the packaging it says this can be used for any place that starts with a B. Your beard, your back.
Go on. Getting all that squeaky clean.
He said, go on.
Go on.
So how long you been at it now? What's that?
10 years.
10 years.
10 years in November, yeah.
That's what I keep on hearing is like kind of like that sweet spot. That's when you're like a part of the club.
You think like, because when you do stand up, you do like 5 minutes for the first time, and you're like, 5 minutes? What, dude? That's like, that'll fly by. Nah, dude. Feels like a long time.
When those lights are shining, that's.
Ooh, when that crowd ain't making no noise, and you can hear the bartender running the margarita machine.
What is that, man? What keeps you going?
I'll tell you what keeps me going. Me and my buddy, we did the Raleigh show, incredible. Did the Charlotte show. After the show, we're kind of just smiling, and he goes, "Hey, bro, we're about that life." He goes, "We're 2 of the best comics in the country." Second show at the New Market, we walked out and we go, "Hey man, we're 2 of the worst comics in the country." But then we go, all right, well the next show should be good, you know, the next one we have. And then that one is good, and then it keeps you going. Then you have a bad one, you go, well the next one's gonna be, you know, it's always, you just look forward to the next part. Dude, I got my head shaved one time. That was the worst thing I ever did.
You have a big old head, man.
I have a big, oddly shaped head. It looked rough. I look like Hey Arnold, dude. It was not good.
A country Hey Arnold,
Yeah,
man.
dude.
That
Hey
is-
Arnold.
You got a great beard, man.
I appreciate that, man. Coming from you guys, that means a lot. I know you guys probably see beards all day.
We do.
I mean, yeah,
Some better than others.
that's right. Hopefully you guys don't beard shame anybody.
I mean, I have to sometimes, and I mean, not necessarily in a way where I'm trying to make them feel bad, but like I like people to accept their flaws. Like sometimes going shorter makes things look fuller, and sometimes growing it out makes it look fuller.
You ever tell somebody that they should just shave their beard and not grow it?
No. I try not to be
Like, you
that
don't
mean.
go there?
Yeah, I gotta keep them coming back. I gotta be a
need
little
customers.
nice. And he's already done a great job of maintaining the line on his cheek, so it's not much for us to do. I appreciate it.
All right.
I've got a cousin of mine that literally comes in looking homeless like every 5 to 6 months. And I'm like, bro, did you not think to just like upkeep it a little bit on your own? Yeah. He's like, well, I was saving it for you. And it's like, I appreciate the thought, but like you shouldn't have, because now I'm gonna spend an hour on you.
My friends always, they'll do their own beard and then, or they're like, oh, I just need to trim it a little bit. And then I'm like, oh, you shaved your beard off. They're like, yeah, I nicked it up and I couldn't cover. And I was like, see, this is exactly why I don't do my own beard.
Mark, what made you go with the skin fade? Is that something you've been doing since you were a kid, or is that something you got here in the States when you landed here? Or?
No, I think I jumped on the bandwagon when they became like particularly popular, which like honestly I feel like was when Peaky Blinders blew up.
So for the facial hair, do you normally keep your facial hair this short?
No, it was really long until like last week. I had not trimmed it for like 2 months until last week. I just cut it all the way down. But no, it's never normally this short.
We're going back 2 weeks. So to activate the time machine, we gotta chop off a 1/4 inch here, man. And then for Mark, I typically cut it symmetrical, a little longer in the front, and then shorter as we get towards the crown, man.
How do you manage around that cowlick right there?
Oh, dude, he's got a wild one. So we always cut it short. If I leave it long, it would just overtake his head, dude.
So I threw some. So he wants the waves, the puff to come out.
Yep.
So sea salt spray.
I use sea salt.
Great product for a nice, light, kind of controlled curl.
I love when y'all do the hands, because they like the little, y'all's hands are so like, you just get in there.
Yeah, this stuff right here, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Buy me a drink first, bro. Come on, dude. The girls love the curls, man. My girlfriend loves it. She wants me to go back to my man bun look I had for a second. I had a man bun, and I was like, I don't know. Oh, dude, I'll show you a picture. I think you'd pay money to have some hair, honestly.
Wait, you got a video?
Yeah, man.
Why?
Man, this guy.
What?
How long is the video? 2 minutes? What did they do?
They walk in, they go, "You're good."
I used to have to pawn stuff to get to my shows. It's like I pawned my iPad one time to get to a show. I pawned it on a Thursday. I got my last pawn slip ever. It's in my wallet right now. I always keep it because I was like, this is the last time I'll ever do this.
So September 15th, 2017.
That's just a few years ago, almost to the date.
Yep. Yep, that's the last time I ever pawned anything.
Just in case y'all didn't know what dedication and sacrifice look like. Well, shit, Rock. Things seem to be going better these days. We evened out some of those curls. You still got plenty of fluff. Head it over to the side. A little bit of a gradient on the beard. Man, I like to think that
the sides are really bad. I really don't like the one that helps too much. The beard.
So now that we're talking about it. By the way, Bob. See, I didn't ask him if he actually liked it. I just assumed.
No, I will say this is hands down the best cut I've ever had for sure. Like, subscribe, guys. Follow. It's all good. We're starting YouTube Shorts because that's how long his haircut will take. So I do like the edge.
You like an edge up?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, we'll do one then. Actually, spray it in. No, dude.
I told the story that happened to me. My barber did that to me the first time, and I was like, my wife was like, "Yo, you look like what you used to look like 20 years ago."
She's like, "Where did this hairline come from?"
Yeah, exactly. I was like, "What the?"
So this, we're just gonna take right on the lip line, just kind of tap it just a bit, keep it natural but still nice. And we're not trying to create a crazy sharp line for them. We're just gonna clean up all the baby hairs that may grow back a little faster. And then this will be the Temple Smoke Utility Balm. If you wanna get a whiff of that one right there.
Ooh, that smells good.
Yeah.
Man, I'm looking good. I'm gonna smell good.
Yeah.
I'm definitely getting some tonight.
And then, I just like to apply it underneath first, kind of get to the skin because it'll help, prevent flakes underneath the skin as well, what can happen with beard. So, it's good for the moisture in your face and it helps just lubricate everything as well.
And if I had Bob's hands, there wouldn't be a flaw in this haircut. Can't hear me over here.
Bob? What's up? Chris said that if he had your hands, there would be a lot of flaws in his haircut.
Whoa, dude, you flipped that shit.
It's because I have tiny hands, man.
I said the opposite, sir.
Bob's tiny hands are really good for fixing his car. His tiny hands are good for fixing his car.
Is that what you call it?
Bomb is Jesse, you're turning red, Jesse.
Just a little texture before I send him away here. Let's get a little sauce in there, man.
Sriracha?
Some sriracha? Exactly, man. Now this is that green sauce, man. It's that green stuff.
Oh, yeah. Right across the street. Salsa verde.
Sausage mama makes is pretty nice too, man. That's not a dirty joke. So I got old money styling balm, completely emulsified. And just kind of rake it through, man. You don't have to smear it all in there.
Here's my mom makes tacos for you once, and you're dirty sauce, bro.
I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry. It's just really good, man. I mean, you can bust out a comb if you want to, but I mean, low maintenance is what we're going for. Just kind of do one of those, hit the door.
It's like by far the best haircut and beard trim I've ever had. Like I don't think I've ever had a fade that's been so crisp before. And then the experience too, and then like the lining up on my face. Like I said, I feel like $1 million, but it's true, man.
No, it was a phenomenal cut. I love what he did with the beard, and his hands are super soft. He just smells like a mistake, you know. I love it. He just smells like, you know, me and him go out, all of a sudden we forget we have wives, you know. And me and him just end up in the back room, and he's putting, you know, in jail places it shouldn't be. I love it.
It's interesting, you know, hearing him like kind of narrate to you while he's cutting as well, of the like layer of detail that he's going into. It's great, man. Yeah, I love the tell at the end. No, overall, great experience.
Yeah, I've had it short most of my life, so I guess short again. End of the day, I'll be outside with a bunch of empty Lone Star cans, crying with my hair.
My powers!
There she goes.